Good evening, everyone! Hope you've all been well. Welcome to what will very likely be the finale of Super Luigi U, unless something goes very wrong, which of course nothing is with, outside the realm of possibility here. Fennec, welcome! Retro Mickey from 82 from over in the UK catching the stream. You guys are like 5 hours ahead, so it must be after 1 a.m. there, I want to say. We'll really appreciate you stopping by. Super Tom Brother just got the notification. Great to have you. What have we got here? Are those cats inside of a box? Retro Mickey, yes, the cats are in. 1 a.m. here, there you go, answering all my questions, like, telepathically there. Leave the stream running when you go to bed. You gotta travel tomorrow. Oh, hope you have a great day of travel and hope you're going somewhere fun. Happy Luigi Day! Let's celebrate by not helping the Wii U sales just like the year of Luigi. We've been over it, man. I don't know how they thought the first full year of Wii U should be the year of Luigi, and how that was supposed to boost sales at all. Like, I guess Super Mario 3D World came out that year as well, and like, that was like Luigi adjacent. They just hid little Luigi symbols all over the place, and that was supposed to be Year of Luigi. Wii U is a funny puzzle, and again, I think I've played the Wii U more this year between Super Mario Galaxy 2 and now this than I have in like most previous years. I think, what was it, last year or a couple of years ago, when the eShop closed down, we did a bunch of stuff and we played some, Mario Maker before that shut down and things, but this has hilariously probably been one of the most Wii U years in a long time. And I've been enjoying it. And like, what do we got over here? You guys can see the screen, right? Like, oh, the controller turned off. And I accidentally pressed like the power button to turn it back on. I was really afraid that was going to turn the console off. Like we have, Mario 64 DS or, what's it called? New Super Mario Brothers. Of course, that's going to be a great way to play it on the screen. I love Wario Master of the Skies. Haters be darned. I think it's not too bad of a game if you're as big of a Wario Land fan as I am. Has some great music. And like the gameplay, once you get used to the touchscreen stuff's not too bad. So you never know what's going to happen. But cheers, Retro Mickey. Have a good one. Super Tom Brother, too many podcasts happening today alongside the stream. Is this a terrible time? Because usually we do like a Monday thing, but I did the Sunday stream for like over 6 hours. And, it didn't work out my schedule-wise. That Monday night would have been a good night for a stream. But I don't think I had it in my throat to do another stream the following day. So it's good we kind of had a break there. Hopefully, people are able to watch, and of course the VOD's always available. Just appreciate everyone checking it out, and all my content lately. It means so much to see how many people are watching it and commenting, and I really, really appreciate all of you. Carbon Spire, hello Andrew! How we smell? Well, better than I did, again, after the 6-hour Pitfall stream. All those caves and bats and frogs and who knows what was going on there, but we got it done. And now we're going to see if Super Luigi U is as difficult as whatever it's called. Super Luigi U, which one compares, Super Pitfall or Super Luigi U? We'll see. I'm hoping for some difficulty. Everyone's been hyping up the end game, and that's where we're at, so I'm hoping it's rough. Hello, Diego. Welcome. Wii U had good games altogether, but were too spaced out. Too many content droughts. Yes. And, even some of the games that they released for it were really questionable, though. Like, again, like the 4th new Super Mario Brothers game. A follow-up to Super Mario 3D Land, which I don't think is what people were really looking for in their, big console Mario game like we're usually waiting for. So let me get ready here. We can, of course, continue all these conversations as we play. Oh, you've possibly been hearing the Wii U music as well as the intro thing, because I forgot to mute it. Whoops. Not like the Wii U music is that loud, but at least it has any kind of sound compared to the Switch one. Again, I get wanting themes and stuff, but I appreciate that the Switch, when I press the home button, like, boom, it opens up instantly. Or if I turn the console on, it's like, boom. So there certainly seems to be a trade-off there between how fancy everything is and between how well it works. It'd be nice if there could just be both, if it could look nice and work well, but Nintendo doesn't seem to believe in the 2-for-1 deal there. But alright, hopefully you can hear me. Hopefully you can hear the game. Let's finish off Super Luigi U. Good evening, Big Phil. Hello, David Ray. 12 minutes. I'm sure we'll still be going by then. Again, so because I forgot how to count, for some reason we did a stream with 4 worlds and then a stream with 3 worlds. And there's that error again. Thankfully, it has not prevented us from playing the game in any way. And tonight we're just doing 2. Again, because of my incredible counting ability, when the smart person would have broken it up 3, 3, and 3. But if these last couple of worlds are really that tough, then maybe we'll be thankful for a little extra time. But, you know, maybe they'll go really quick too. I just have no idea what to expect. So far this game, you can feel it's a little more difficult than like your typical Super Mario Brothers game. Part of that is because of the time crunch and only getting 100 seconds to beat all the levels. It hasn't been like horrendously hard, but I do appreciate that they have, you know, stepped it up at least a little bit. Wow, and that's all this world is? I thought this was a bigger world than this. Of course, there's this new, you know, World 8 of New Super Mario Brothers on the DS, where you think it's only going to be 4 levels, and then it's like twice that. I don't recall if that's how it works here or not, but we'll see. This could be like an hour-long stream, but again, I'm hoping World 9, I'm hoping it kicks my butt. Please. I want some challenge here. We'll see what we get. So it's Ouija time, Big Phil. And hello, Tanuki Bowser. So, good evening. So nice seeing your streams again. Well, thank you so much. So glad you're enjoying the streams and all the content. I'm so happy to be back. You know, the old term, we're so back, everybody. We are. I am just so hyped. 1 month from today, I am so excited for 1 month from today, January 2nd. It's gonna be a day. It's gonna be good. But again, we got a whole month full of stuff before that happens. It's Peach's Castle #1. This, you know, ground that we're standing on right now is where the pipe comes out of in Mario 64. Okay, so I haven't played this in a week plus 1 day. So please excuse me as I get used to the controls again. after all that pitfall, you know, it's hard to go back to anything else. We're dealing with Luigi here. Again, the Luigi physics haven't... I should have thrown the shell at that. That's what I should have done. Oh, and I think my phone is not muted. So if anyone wants to, like, start spamming the Discord server, you'll probably hear your notification on stream. The next time my hands leave the old controller, I'll fix that. But if anyone wants to join the Discord server, the link is always down there in the description. Do not be afraid. Okay, so again, we can't take our time. Unlike Pitfall, which had no time limit, this game... I was thinking of maybe doing, like, wall jumps there. I just kind of playing along. Do I want to hit all these? I probably want to go up there. There's probably going to be something up here, right? It's got to be. Okay. That's right. We have to get back into pushing into all of the walls mode. Is this a secret exit? This could be a secret exit? Okay. And there's no gold flag, so all that epic platforming was for nothing. Alright, phone, you are now muted. Let's go. So again, I don't remember anything about this world. I did not know that there was a level in World 8 that had a secret exit. Oh, okay, that's cool. That's cool. So yes, it is thankfully going to be more than just like 2 levels before we're done. Hello, Fennec. Thank you. Luigi's always been my favorite Mario brother. Hopefully everything is like on here. All the events and things are playing. Let me double check that. Stream Elements is going. The chat should be on screen. All should be good. Okie dokie. So what was that way over here? That is Peach's Castle 4. Okay, so we're skipping a little bit ahead if we go over that way. We still have 1 more star coin to find in Peach's Castle 1. Oh, hey, Luigi. Yes. Already sneaking around to the back entrance. Again, this game has taken a lot of inspiration from Mario World with its overworld design and such. Ooh, I made a jump that I regretted, and it did not bite us in the butt. I guess it wouldn't hurt to... Ooh, those aren't semi-solid. I don't know why I thought they would be, because... I guess maybe because they're floating, but they don't look semi-solid if you actually stare at them for a couple more seconds. We had 99 lives, though. Dropped down to 98. That's the thing, is... You know, we've never had an issue with the 1-ups in this game. I thought that maybe we would. Again, we're talking like before we started the project. If it was going to be that tough, that there might be risks of game overs and whatnot, but that has not been the case. Again, World 9, we have no clue what that's going to be. And we shall see, you know, momentarily, I suppose. I'm only doing this because I'm curious, like, what power it's going to give. Probably just a fire flower. A nice flower, I guess, makes sense. Can you freeze the fireballs raining down on your face here? is the major question. All right, so we don't need to worry about up there. You know, I guess there could be like one of these blocks has a secret vine in it. The fact that we've already found the secret exit is intriguing. Because again, I forgot that World 8 even had a secret exit. So if I had missed that, it's possible it would have completely slipped by us until I realized we didn't get that message. Like, I'm definitely suspicious of up there. You know, didn't get that message saying that we found all the star coins or something. Wow, so just because I went up there, the star coin spawned. And naturally, after like the millions of levels we've played of this already, I'm pretty keen to like where they like to hide things. It's either an invisible block or a wall that you have to push yourself through. One of the two, like 95% of the time. But yes, progress is good so far from the looks of it. One down. Magma River Cruise. Sounds delightful. And we're being chased by the fog? Or maybe not? You know? Oh, okay. Well, I definitely don't like that we're on an automatic platform. Okay, I was going to say, there's probably going to be walls that we can go through all over the place, but this world seems to be enjoying that. Like, when you stand in a certain place, the coin just magically appears sort of deal it's got going on. Do I want to get up to any of those pipes? It doesn't seem so possible unless we had, like, no. Okay. Now we're going to have to get it as we go by the other side. I'm looking down, I'm looking up. This is a level that tests... Oh, this is the first we've seen of this platform in this game. I forgot all about it. And I can't... You know, it's not Mario World, where you can just kind of set it down nicely and then pick it up again. So let's recalibrate here. Now that we know what we're doing, and play that properly. Alright. Is this the sequel to Super Pitfall? Yeah, Super Pitfall was the version where we played as Blue Mario. And yeah, for Super Pitfall 2, you just play as Green Mario here. And there's the pit, there's the fall. All is good. So yes, you don't want... So like you have to worry about like the little dudes. A fire flower or something would really help. You know, little guys are really annoying. You know what game they're really annoying in? Mario 3. I don't think that the micro Goombas in Mario 3 get as much hate as they deserve. They suck. If they kind of like grab onto you and then you can't jump and you're just like spamming the buttons trying to get rid of them. But okay. Like I said, it's going to take me a minute to get used to the physics again. We got Luigi physics, which, yeah. How many people enjoy the Luigi physics? I've mentioned before that I, you know, back in the day would usually choose Luigi as the character if I could because I liked his higher jumping ability. Although over the years, I have definitely come to enjoy using Mario more for his just like all-around solidness. And because usually the higher jump isn't like all that necessary if you're... What's it called? If you know what you're doing, like typically there's nowhere you can't reach with Mario, I guess what I'm trying to say. Alright. No, keep going, keep going, keep going. You probably get some one-ups here like this. And again, I lost the shell. And it doesn't seem like any more are spawning. There's like a limit to how many shells can spawn. So it's just figuring out the spots a little tricky. I was complaining we had too many lives, so this is helping out a little bit. I think the Bowser imported his own lava when he took over the castle. Isn't that so true? Like, he sure changed things up quite speedily. Super Andrew Bros says Super Tom Brother. Micro Goombas do suck. There you go. Have they ever come back in like any other games? Like obviously this one. Maybe another. And then we need to go back. Ooh, the fog. Wow! You touch like a little tiny bit of that fog and you're insta-dead. I thought maybe there'd be a little leeway. And of course we could use an item, which we are kind of bursting with. The freaking micro mushroom, which has very rarely ever been useful. And not for anything mandatory either. Like if there is a micro mushroom secret, it's like, here's 3 1-ups for you. I mean, I guess we could use 3 1-ups right now. But okay, let's get back into the groove. This will also be the first game that I ever beat entirely with the Wii U Pro Controller. And I do wish I had it back in the day. Because I do feel like maybe I would have enjoyed playing some Wii U games a little bit more. But there's always that fear. It's like, I'm going to buy this controller. And then like the game that I thought maybe I'd bounce on him as he was walking off the edge. It would be this epic grab, but it didn't end up happening. But, you know, there's always that fear with the Wii U that I'm going to buy this Pro Controller and then, oh, it's not going to work with that game. Oh, if I use it with that game, I'm going to be missing out on like the gamepad features or something. So Wii U just kind of doomed itself into being so confusing and overcomplicated for no good reason that it like scares you into not buying its accessories. Of course, we can look back now fondly and such, but at the time it was just kind of weird. Okay, this time, come on down here. So they're not called blargs anymore, these guys? Are they called something else? What's the title? Doesn't even show you the title when you pause the game. So we have the coin. I'm just going to concentrate on not dying now. That's right, but there's like the fog coming and everything. Okay, I'm killing them. Why is it still counting up? It doesn't recalculate until you touch the floor or something. It's weird. So I'm seeing here that like, we got Monty Moles now. Here's the coin. We got Fire Bros. That's rough. Okay, so just keep on coming. There's nothing else I need to do. No other secrets, probably. I can't imagine there'd be another secret exit. I just skip all of this. Yeah? All right. Okay, took us a little bit of practice, but that's it. World 8 is the warm-up world before World 9, which again is where the butt-kicking will very likely commence. Making some progress here. So we're going to do level 3, and then we're going to loop around there and do level 4. We got hot cogs, everybody. I like a good gear factory themed level. Is that what we're getting here? Mario doesn't really... Oh, thank goodness we waited like 3 seconds at the beginning. Doesn't really believe in the factory level. Like, let's see. Apparently, I think World 6 in New Super Mario Bros. OG. Wow, really? If you say so, game, I won't complain. World 6 in the original New Super Mario Bros. Was going to be factory themed until eventually it became cliff themed for some reason. And I think Mario Wonder, like the final world, actually is kind of factory-ish. Of course, my stream won't show you it anymore because YouTube cut me off. Oh no! I can't hear the sound of it because my TV volume's a little low. Might have helped us get through here. Now we're gonna have to, you know, take a hit, which is always fun. Can I get out of there with the invincibility frames? Yes. And I'm assuming this is probably the end, so let's not do anything stupid like that. But yeah, it's funny that, you know, Nintendo wasn't, they're not so in the factory worlds, but they almost put one in the original New Super Mario Bros. And then that means that like in every other new SMB game they made after that, there probably also would have been a factory world. So we were robbed of so much Mario factory content that it keeps me up at night. In the 3D Mario games, you get some levels with like kind of a factory industrial-ish vibe. I liked Odyssey, like the forest world in Odyssey was like factory forest. It was cool. And TikTok Clock is also more of like a, you know, an inanimate vibe compared to the natural landscapes you're usually used to. Oh, this guy I guess would be good for the fire dudes. Yes, yes. In your Mario games. So I like to see that. I really like that because there is just so much reuse of the same level themes in the Mario-verse over and over and over again. So any variance is appreciated. All right. A little stressful at the end there, but it worked. The Wii U Pro Controller is better than the Switch Pro Controller IMO. It's so different. And it's like you wouldn't think that just 2 generations apart it would be that different. I think it's so weird that they put the 2 sticks up high in the corners and then at the bottom you get like the D-pad and the buttons. And yet I've been surprisingly loving it. And I think I probably like the AYXB buttons better than the Switch Pro Controller. I feel like they're much nicer to press. So I actually agree with that very much so. The only thing that took time getting used to was like the different positioning, where the first stream, my thumb was always going to the upper right where they are on the Switch Pro Controller. But now I think I got it pretty down. You only played like 2 Wii U games at the time, says The Green Lightning. Now that everything is cheap, I own mini games. Yeah, for sure. Grab them. Grab them while they're cheap. It's great. There's some cool stuff on the Wii U. What are we doing here? We got blocks that are kind of phasing in and out of existence. That's lava down there. We got just a bunch of stuff kind of blowing by. Lots of flat walls that we might have to start smearing ourselves all against. But at least that dragon coin was out in the open. These blocks give me massive Now, which way is like the right way? Oh, okay, seriously? What did I just grab? A star? From what? They give me massive ROM hack vibes. These things appear all over like Super Mario World ROM hacks. I have no clue what I'm doing. Okay. Well, we found all the star coins. Does that mean that we're like already almost at the end? Because that was not very difficult. I just found a way to destroy us in, you know, hilarious fashion as I normally do. Fennec! Missed 3 levels, but oh, I thought you meant I missed 3 levels. I was about to have a big old panic attack there. But yeah, welcome! No problem. They were pretty quick levels, all things considered. And you missed me like messing around at this one part for a good 10 minutes. That wasn't even that hard. But okay, we found a secret star apparently. There is a dragon coin up here. A surprising power-up block that you can still grab when you're Big Luigi. So there's like a block there. Problem is this gets me all excited and then like... You know, I make silly mistakes like that. Oh, come on. It's like only his toe touched it. If your toe touches lava, do you just die? Like, I hope there's not such a thing, but I'm curious to like, I mean, I think the way lava works is like, you will be singed before you even touch it because it's so hot kind of thing. So yeah, hopefully there has been like not, I mean, they could probably put like a dummy in there or something and find out what happens. Mythbusters has probably done it. Is there a Mythbusters episode where they just launch Buster into a volcano? I would have to look that up. That is gonna suck. Okay. Let's actually play some Mario here. Pitfall was fun, but all my Mario skills have gone out the window apparently. Sorry, my Luigi skills, not my Mario skills. Let's just, you know, we get the star. And I kind of get all, like, let's do this thing. Okay. Is that it? Like, yeah, that was really short. And I just grabbed that flag because you saw the fire start to fall there. I didn't know if the blocks would just disappear from under you or what, but it wasn't worth trying to get a couple extra points. Oh! That's a really big shortcut. Okay, there you go. So is that already like everything in World 8? This is really going to be... Why is there 2? Again, I don't recall how this game ends. Other than that, you go to like Peach's castle instead of Bowser's castle at the end. Okay. Look at that background. It is all wavy. So that you know it is the middle of summer here. I like the color palette. What do you do? L and R? Oh, weird. Anything up here? Doesn't seem like it. Okay. Oh, the lava's rising? Okay. Alright, I clearly screwed up. Trying to look around the start, I did not realize we had a, the floor is lava and it's rising kind of situation going on. But we can fix that. Every time I watch you play one of these games, I see not recycled from previous Mario games. Yet everyone repeatedly said these games did nothing new. It's... like there's new elements here and there. I don't know. Let's see, like, in terms of something new... Because they do. Like, in New Super Mario Bros. U's and Luigi's U's defense, is this going to be like a cannon launching one? It looks like it. Really high up there. Can we go up here at all? Again, exploration is not encouraged in this level, apparently. Like, one thing I've always mentioned... How do you get that? I think I'm not understanding something completely about these platforms. Like, do they move up and down somehow? Or is that a matter of, like, you have to rush to that coin fast enough that there's like a pipe that will launch you up if the lava's still low? Maybe something like that. Because it just says press LZ and RZ, which moves it left and right. But I don't see a way to move it up and down? Like, right? Oh, maybe I have to throw a bomb at it. Okay. Alright, get on my platform. Oh, okay. See, it's just assuming that I remember how all these things work from the OG. So, like, here's a new element right here. I guess the problem is that people wanted more than just, like, new overworld elements. The story was the exact same thing. every time, which I think is annoying. They all gather at like a party or something, and then Peach gets kidnapped. Like, if they had put a little more effort into that side of things, it might have made the games feel a little more different. Okay, so that was like a secret, I guess. Problem is, I'm not checking in like the rafters enough for my star coin, and that concerns me. So, okay, there's my star coin, so I don't need to worry about that then. So we want to go like this way. All right. Okay, okay. That's all 3 star coins. Is this the end? Kind of. Oh, is this like not... I don't care about the top of the flagpole. I just do, you know, don't want to die after all that. Not too bad. Once I kind of figured out what was going on. But yeah, I don't think it's so much like the level design elements. I mean, there's still like a lot of crossovers throughout the new Super Mario Brothers series. And I don't think that just introducing like a new thing here or there was really enough, considering how close they released them all together. You know, it still all kind of felt fresh in your mind by the time you played the next one. That, you know, there was like a lot of overlap. But I think that if they had mixed up the stories, mixed up the elements outside of the levels a little more, then the games could have each had their own, you know, personality, instead of melding together in people's minds so much. So what is going on here? So the lava's not rising from the looks of it, which is nice. So that means we can kind of just take our time, although I guess not, because we still have a time limit. Is Bowser Jr. ever gonna mush that? Eventually, but he mushed me first. Didn't even realize this was a different game than New Super Mario Bros. U. I thought it was like at the end of Galaxy when you can play as Luigi. That's fair. Like, it is confusing for sure. And I'm trying to think of, like, you know, back in the day, it was probably talked about in directs and stuff, which was how I really knew anything about it. But as like an outside observer, you're gonna see something called New Super Luigi U, and probably wonder why it exists. So how come those other times he flew around so long before he came down at me, but that time he's just like in your face in 3 seconds? Again, this is probably something that happens in the original, but I just don't remember anything about this part of the original. And I'll see, that's a good location for that. Let's get our flower here, or not. Thank you, Bowser Jr. You are so kind. But without that, do I have to like defeat him, or are we just kind of running from him here is the question. I was really hoping we would land and then have enough time to jump before we hit the lava, but they're so floaty in this game. And then you get Luigi, which is like double floaty. But we're getting there, we're getting there. So it doesn't matter in Mario games, someone is always going to get kidnapped regardless of how it happens. Does someone get kidnapped in Wonder? Or they're just like saving the Flower Kingdom for some reason? And this is why we racked up all those lives, so I could die in like the most silly ways possible. In what appears to be the final level. But okay, let's get our brain back into it here. So it's not necessarily like it has to have this super complex story, but you put like the 4 cutscenes, or 5 if you include this game, of all the new Super Mario Brothers games side by side, and it's like the same thing every time. But then, you know, again, when it comes to Wonder, like that series is, or that story was like whatever too, right? Maybe I should have ground pounded and got rid of some of the more of the blocks. Let's focus on ye old final level here. At the end of the day, you know, what is important, like you said, is the gameplay. And the gameplay is fine. But if you're, like, you know, if it only comes down to gameplay, then again, I think they released too many games too close together for that. So, like, if I do... No, just crush this. I think we have time. Why am I rushing? But see, like, 1 minute he's crushing you every 3 seconds. I don't know what to tell you about that one. Finally home, David Ray. Nice. Hello, Richard. See you doing well so far. Keep up the good work. Thank you. I've had some silly moments in all these levels. But Super Luigi U has definitely gotten me in like the ROM hacking mood. Oh, so you can stand on him. I'm excited for like Mario World ROM hacks. You'll probably see some Super Mario 64 ROM hacking coming up. So get hyped for that. Alright, let's see Bowser Jr. here. Let's... How did I do that? Okay. Yeah, if you want to crush over there, that's fine, because I wasn't even over there. And these guys also give me, like, PTSD of that other level we played. One-ups? That's hilarious. Oh, and they all just went into the fire. Wonderful. Again, I underestimate just how long it takes for Luigi to hit the ground. Or if that was Mario World, we would have had no problem there. He wouldn't have taken 3 seconds to fall. Hello, scottlinux. Welcome to the stream. Well, we're still getting our sea legs back here after Super Pitfall. And we're going to remember how to platform in the Mario-verse before long, I assure you. We're going to have to. We have no choice. World 9's coming up, and everyone has just scared me into thinking that World 9 is going to be like the toughest thing out there. Okay, that should be more than enough to get that. Okay, that makes that easier. Back up to good old 90. No one will ever know we died like 60 times. When is a good time to jump at these things like this? Mamma mia is right. Blarg is getting in your way. So are they called Blargs or did their name change? I'm so confused because again, as someone who's played so much Super Mario World, to me they look just like Blargs. But it could be one of these weird cases where, you know, Nintendo redesigned the character ever so slightly, and now they're called something different. It's like nobody knows why. I have no excuse for just how poor I'm playing. We're gonna fix that though. I promise we're gonna fix that. Aren't they Magma's Carbon Spire? Exactly! That's what a level title a few minutes ago called them. But they do the exact same thing as Blargs, so I have no idea why they felt the need to, like, reestablish an enemy that already existed. Like, if they just called them Blargs, everyone would have been like, yeah, that's obviously a Blarg. But from Super Mario World. Apparently Nintendo did not like that idea, though. You know, we could go for some one-ups, but we're not. Look at that. That's what we should have done last time. Okay. After a million tries, finally in this door at the end of the hallway here. Time is still counting down. We're going to check for the usual power-up that they hide beside the boss door, and it looks like it's still there. And that will give us 149 seconds. No! We get 250 added to our clock for whatever is coming up. I do not remember the boss of a new Super Mario Bros. U. He probably gets really big, though. That usually happens at the end of the new Super Mario Bros. Games. We'll see if that is true here as well. So with all of that extra time that they gave us, a lot of that also seems to be like just dodging the fire here. So yeah, we're going to hit that button, and I'm assuming that's the end of the game. Be like, Luigi is so ridiculous. Is that how easy this is going to be? Yes. Thank you, Luigi. Your massive jumping and floating ability came in much use. 3 hours later, we made it, says Fennec. Again, that was just poor. If you missed everything up until now in the stream, it's probably for the best. It's just, you know, what have we been playing for? About half an hour? It's been about 25 minutes of my shenanigans, combined with about 5 minutes of good gameplay. But that's changing right now. We're going to kick this guy's butt, and we're going to beat the game, and then World 9 awaits. Fortunately, the game doesn't have any checkpoints. Yeah, so it's very Super Mario Bros. 3-ish in that way. Shorter levels with no checkpoints. There you go. Good old triple jump. Too easy, says David Ray. GG, Scott. Thank you. Nintendo keeps changing character names. The man-eating fish has changed. it was Big Bertha, right? In like the NES days. I have no idea what it is now. I can't say I keep... I'm really bad when it comes to the enemy names. And they're like the last thing I think about when I'm playing the game. I just dodge them. And again, tonight we haven't been doing the best job of that, but we're getting there. So jump on you. So that's how this boss works. So I guess I was thinking of the Wii one. I think it's, like, what am I doing exactly? Oh, I thought, so I pressed R thinking maybe I would jump out of the clown car and then like land on his head, but it does a ground pound. I'm not sure how I would know that until I tried it once. But yeah, it's the Wii one where like he gets big and then he chases you through his underground sewer system there. Okay, this one seems like you just kind of pound on his head with Bowser Jr. Oof. Alright, we're running. This is a really long room. Alright, we got the fire falling. And here comes Bowser Jr. again. Oh, bombs. Interesting. But why? So you can do that? Is he just going to stand there while I smack him on the face? It looks like it. Sure, why not? And do you think 3 hits? Even in his big states, 3 hits is all it's going to take to send him to Davy Jones' locker here? We'll see. Is he going to get any cool new attacks for the final stage? Or is it going to be much the same as what we've come to expect here? Alright, we got Bowser Jr. back. He's throwing bombs again. Like, do I want to have the bombs, or can I just, like, give him the old stomp there? Okay, assuming no future phases. At least the boss battle went well. Might take 6 hits. Again, I'm not taking my hands off the D-pad, but it's given kind of we've won vibes. Fire falling, exactly. I definitely felt that, Super Tom Brother. Yay, Scott Linux!
Yay, I'm a winner.
And that's that. And now you see why I don't really remember it. It was kind of a nothing burger. But oh well.
Thank you.
So it was mentioned that, you know, it's easy to look at the name New Super Luigi U and think that it's just a version of like the OG game where you can play as Luigi. In the OG, you can choose to play as Mario, Luigi, and any of the Toads, or can they only be used in multiplayer? In Wonder, you can choose like a whole bunch of different characters. I don't recall if you had a choice in the original game, because I would normally just play as Mario, but... Now look how small her castle is from the outside. Peach is tall. It's like, you know, the funny video game proportions where like on the outside of buildings, they're so tiny. And like the outside of the airship is so tiny. And then like you play a level on the airship and it's like 20 times the size. And there they go, never to be seen again. Have they been in a game since New Super Luigi U? They're like playable characters in some of the Mario Kart games and stuff, but I don't think they've come back as villains since. I remember when New Super Mario Bros. Wii came out. I think that was the first time they were back since like Mario World. And then here they are, you know, in this game, and I think they've been on break for a while ever since. In Odyssey, you get those wedding guys instead. So okay, it's the credits where we pick up money. being flown off into the stratosphere. You know, after all the work I did, you could just deposit that into my bank account instead of making me work even more for it. But Mario, Luigi, never receiving any thanks for what they do. Just, alright, do it again. So I don't know if you unlock anything from this at all. You know, sometimes it's like if you mess with the letters, things happen in the credits. Again, it might be New Super Mario Bros. Wii where you have to like ground pound on the credits and then something happens, but in this one I guess I'm just collecting money. And the fact that there's like 4 digits either means this is going to go on for a really long time, or at some point they're really going to start. Oh, can I really? Alright, Navit, this is it. Taking out all my frustrations on you here. Maybe a bit on Yellow Toad as well. Oh, it doesn't seem to be helping my, you know, get-rich-quick cause here. Good job completing the first 8 worlds. Thank you. Koopa Kids are in Paper Mario Color Splash. Oh, that would explain why I was not aware of such a return. Interesting. So, in other words, though, they were left behind after the Wii U days. Interesting. Well, some of the bubbles seem to have more than 5, or more than 1. Like, there was a 5 one, I think, there. Yellow Toad does not want me jumping on his head. Fair enough. So here's the funny part, though, is that, like, I'm not reading any of the names because I'm so busy collecting money. So on one hand, it's like, you know, this is supposed to encourage you to play the credits, I guess. So that all the people who worked on it get appreciation. More appreciation than Luigi's getting here. But at the same time, I'm not reading any of it because I'm trying to line my pockets. So maybe it didn't work as they thought it would. And like, I'm assuming this is mandatory. Yeah, the plus button does nothing. Or does it start? Oh no, it was plus and start back then. Where now there's not even a start label on the Switch. It's just plus and minus. Koji Kondo, of course! Of course. But see, like, if his name went by, I didn't even see it because I'm so focused on that sweet, sweet gold. And looks like we're up to 300. All right, everyone, we're like a third of the way through the credits. All the words do is get in front of your face. Oh, can I, like, beat up on the blue Yoshi here? They could have put the pink one on one side and the blue on the other. Oh, wait, no, the pink ones are floating by back there. So again, like, when it comes to the baby Yoshis, there's the pink one, the yellow one, and the blue one, which I guess is another throwback to Mario World, where you get, like, the red, yellow, and blue baby Yoshis in the Star World. But their, you know, overall utilization was pretty small. Considering, again, that was supposed to be like the selling point of the game, I guess. That and the squirrel suit were supposed to be the 2 things that get you excited about New Super Mario Bros. U. I'm not sure it worked. Alright, is that it? Can we get 400? Can this one be a multi one? 399. One short, as usual. The end. Alright, congratulations on completing the game. Star has been added to your save file. You can now save at any time from the menu. And yeah, I knew that house had something to do with it. You can now use the pipes to go to a secret island. Any message about us having like 100% in the castle world? Ooh, I wonder what that leads to. 399 Scotland. I am so used to just falling short. I try so hard. And it's always like, you were 1 away, but you know, haven't let me get me down yet. By the way, have you found all the star coins? I think so. I hope so. All right, that sounds good. And that should unlock like everything, right? Perfect. And this is just Luigi celebrates for like 5 minutes here. We've cleared all the courses through Peach's Castle. We got a 2nd star. Oh, a 3rd star coming? You collected all the star coins up through Peach's Castle. And I think we can like save at any time now and not just you know, temp save, which is nice. Should we get another acorn here? I'm assuming we're probably going to want all sorts of stuff going into the last world. We're pretty full on items, though. I can't imagine getting rid of the pea acorns or the stars makes all that much sense. I know if I get rid of the micro mushroom, like the second I do that, we're going to regret it. If I had the option of like equipping it immediately, I guess I could have equipped the one from my inventory and then picked up another one. But I guess we don't really know what exactly the best weapon's going to be once we get to the special world. And is Peach's castle all like, you know, looking good now? Does it acknowledge that we beat the game? Yeah, look at that! No more spooky fog surrounding the place, but it doesn't change the appearance of this submap at all, which is kind of weird. Nice Peach's castle? Scary Peach's castle. Get rid of the blue mushroom. Like I said, yeah, we probably don't need it, but the second I get rid of it, you know we're gonna need one. And at this point, I've forgotten. I know there was one level where we like said if we ever needed it, we could go back and get it from there, but I have now forgotten what level that was. Nice, Rich. You actually collected 400. One more than I got. Very nice. One of the best parts of NSMBU and Luigi U, seeing the heroes celebrate their success if they save the day and complete everything. They got to appreciate their victory themselves, because it didn't seem like anyone else. You know, they could have thrown them a party or something. They throw enough parties for Princess Peach and all that. But they never celebrate their own victories. Or no one else ever celebrates for them. I don't remember what this is, so we're about to find out. Oh, that's cool. 3-up moons collected. Okay, that's a flashback. It freaked me out. I was like, how did I miss 3-up moons? But I think they are only if someone is on the gamepad placing blocks around or something like that. So I have still to this day never seen a 3-up moon on the on this game, or like the previous one. Goal poles reached with Yoshi and Baby Yoshi. Like, why does it even keep track of that? Fireworks, times applauded, nabbits caught, 8 too many. Coins collected. You know, it doesn't even seem to really keep track of how poorly we did in the credits. Now I don't feel so bad. I guess if you did the credits again, it would show at the top what your record was. I wonder if that's saved across all save files. Like if you beat another save file, if it would show the high score from any file that's on that save. Like that'd be kind of neat. So you could compete with like whoever's on file 1 and 2 or something if you're playing file 3. Would Nintendo have done something like that? You never know. Did I play the 3DS one? The gold flower is broken. Yes. So I played them all as they came out. And I enjoyed New Super Mario Bros. 2 quite a bit because I liked that it brought the Super Leaf back. And because its core gameplay element, or one of them, wasn't multiplayer, I really liked the level design. Where I think that this one and, New Super Mario Bros. Wii, the level design has to be made in a way that 4 people can always be on screen at once. And that makes for really kind of just horizontal, linear levels at times. And I don't know, that's not my preferred level design. I like levels that go all over the place and you never know what direction they're going to turn. And I find you get that a lot more out of the DS, original New Super Mario Bros. And the NSMB2 on the 3DS because they're single player. They don't have to worry about that. And that's just kind of always been something I thought. The hardest levels in this game were definitely 9-2 and 9-6. So we got some big ones coming up, everyone. Here we go. But otherwise, New Super Mario Bros. 2, I like the coin gimmick just because why not? I'm always maxed out on lives anyway. You might as well make it the gimmick of the game. Spine coaster something or another. Why is there a Mario block? That's not gonna like summon Mario and beat the level, is it? Someone on the Discord server, oh, I had to jump over that, mentioned, I think in the, what's it called? I'm also trying to play level here. The New Super Mario Bros. Deluxe, they added in like Mario that could beat some levels for you, so maybe that's what that's all about. Yeah, I should have gone down more, but there wasn't even anything down there to worry about. Okay. So I should have been on the middle one. Just going to be a little bit of memorization here, but otherwise, doesn't seem too bad. So yeah, I don't think I want to hit that block. And that's something that I'll never understand is like, this is the special world. You have to collect all the star coins in a world to even unlock this level. And if you've done that, then you're probably, you know, pretty darn okay at the game. I can't imagine many people would want to cheat after getting this far. But I guess Nintendo thought there may be those who do want to. But let's see. So where do I want to go into the middle zone? I think it's this one. Okay. And then I should have been at the bottom. But is that it otherwise? Alright, that was not a big deal. Just have to remember how to get that last star coin.
Made it.
I should try the block. No, Christian! You are trying to fool me into losing sparkle stars on my file select screen, aren't you? I think that's what you're trying to do. It's not a bonus. The Mario block changes the physics so Luigi is less... I don't believe it. I don't believe it. A big, massive message is going to show up on screen and it's going to be like, you lose. Good day, sir. Not though. It just wipes your save file after getting this far. Oh. Okay. Like, there's no way. That would be the last thing we do. I will hit that block at the end. So even if it corrupts my Wii's save data, we're done. Don't need to worry about it anymore. I hope it doesn't do that. Why are there coins on the ceiling there? Like, who's gonna ever grab all those coins? But okay. Where was the third one is the question. Once I see the second one, which should be like right there. No, it's right here. And now I need to get into position for the third one somehow. It might be at the bottom. Yes. And I think we're good. You know, I'm never against tanking a hit to get a secret item. Wiiu Wonka. I like that.
Made it.
No, it probably does do something good. But why make it look exactly like those other ones then that summon Luigi? So we have a bunch of items. So I'm not going to go to an item house right now. This is the one that everyone has said is pretty rough. P-Switch Peril. So again, another thing that really gives ROM hack vibes is like a P-Switch run where you're rushing from P-Switch to P-Switch. And this one has the Mario block as well. So are you really telling me that, you know, they thought for some reason you might want to play these levels with Mario physics? Is that what it does? Like, it just lets you play as Mario or something? But then I wouldn't have been able to reach that. So something like that, right? I'd say so far this is going pretty okay. Where are the other star coins at? We're getting all the star coins. I wasn't gonna miss that. But I think so far we're doing pretty good. Thank you. I'm not feeling too bad about this one, unless the end kinda really spooks us or something. But otherwise, P-Switch runs I've seen many a time on things like, you know, ROM hacks and all that. Oh. So, why was it so intense that time, though? I don't remember it being that intense the first time.
Bye-bye.
What does the Mario block do? Well, if it does give you Mario physics instead of... what's it called? Instead of Luigi ones, I think I've actually gotten quite used to Luigi ones for this level already. So we'll probably hit it at some point. But not right now. Yeah, the blocks coming down from the top are much more annoying than the P-switches. Maybe I should be doing a spin jump. Something that, like, I never do in this game. It's kind of just, you gotta be ready. I mean, I'm already, like, you know, I was really prepared for it. Like, there's obviously going to be more of these guys coming at my face. Just gotta be in the right spot at the right time. The RIP filter? Hopefully the stream's looking good. Like you mean like filtering you out from the rest of the level? Like going under here? It's weird how that looks like. You know, it should be coins or something. Wow, so you don't even have to hit the P-switch yourself? That's kind of odd. That the blocks hit it for you. That makes the level even easier then. Hey, so how do you spin jump? No, I pressed the wrong R button. Maybe you can't even spin jump on top of those guys in this game? Of course, that's a big Mario World thing, is being able to spin jump on top of Spinies. And I think you can in like Mario Maker to keep it more consistent with the other, you know, with Super Mario World, but in this game, maybe you can't. In which case, I'm not entirely sure how... Well, thank goodness they're not coming down yet. How you're supposed to get that star coin without taking a bit of damage. Okay, well, now that I'm small... This isn't too bad. Can't say the AVGN... Should be able to stomp on those birds. Oh, like the squirrels or whatever that were coming at me? Gotta be kidding me. Did I really... Just kept getting crushed by the falling blocks. How... Anyone can say his level is easy value? Oh, let's see. How close are we to the end? We have 2 star coins, right? Let's see how much more we can do. Oh, my jump didn't jump. But I think we've got this one in the bag after like a couple more tries. Depends on how close we were to the end when the squirrel man got us. Is there any benefit to being big? The only benefit, yes, well the benefit would come from, you know, being able to reach the star coin here. Maybe I should do, yeah, more of a thing like that. That gives us so much more time than what I was doing. And that probably makes it possible, even with Mario physics. And see, there I messed up trying to hit the P-switch, but we've talked about how there's no reason for me to even worry about hitting it anyway. Since the blocks kind of get the job done on their own. So this is it, everyone. The winning run. Right now. So we're going to grab that, and here we go. So you have to hit this one, and that's not negotiable. And this part's easy enough. I just don't know how you get the money. Like... Can you spin jump on top of Spinies in this game? There's not really much time to try it, considering we're being chased. They should make a new Super Mario Brothers, or more new Super Mario. That's kind of what Wonder was. Sometimes I find myself calling it like New Super Mario Brothers 5. Because they changed like a couple things, but it still feels kind of the same. I always press the wrong R button for the spin jump. And he spun jumped like in a really weird way. Again, I haven't been using the spin jump like the whole game. And it doesn't feel like the Mario World one. No harm in trying it. Fair enough. Like it's a really kind of... And he like floats too, so... It's not the easiest to use. Everything about New Super Mario Brothers is like 25% floatier than any other Mario game. Like, see, I hate that. I hate that. I just missed that. Oof, sure, why not? Well, we might as well keep going, see what we've got in store. Sure. And there's the other one up there. Okay, the level is very easy. It's just a matter of getting all the money now.
Made it.
And we even got some fireworks. But that's gonna mess up my entire inventory if I take that. Do I need an ice flower for any reason? Oh, look at that. We even get to, you know, another path to the old mushroom house there. I think we're good. Oh, I guess I gotta get rid of this guy. Again, if I could just like equip it right now, that would be awesome. They really should have programmed that as a feature. But okay. Now you don't have to worry about the first target. Exactly, right? Although we did get, you know, down pretty well how to grab that. But you would expect maybe there would be a, you know, a tracker or something if you get all the star coins in a single run or something, but thankfully... Oh, wow. Okay, well, we got the second one. And we actually did it without taking a hit, too. This... Okay. I'm a little confused about that star coin. You have to do, like, I guess some awkward bounce off the guys, but we'll get it figured out. What did we save Toad for anyways? Yeah, oh, because I think we had double digits on the time counter or something? Because you know, we got fireworks. And exactly why you get them in this game, I've never been sure. Because it always kind of happens by accident when I'm not even paying attention. Sure. Okay. So here comes this one. So you gotta do a thing like that, I guess. Okay. And now we have an extra hit to kind of play with here. No, we don't. So if I was big, that jump would have grabbed it. So the trick is just to not get hit. And then if I do a jump at the end, we'll get the start coin, no problem. Waiting for 0 lives, says Real. I'm hoping it doesn't happen. We've lost a little too many lives already this stream. We're trying to kind of stop the flow. Are they a cross between a squirrel and a bird? Well, maybe they're magmaws, considering Nintendo seems to change the name of enemies every 5 seconds. But now we don't have to worry about the second star coin either, which we did figure out how to get without taking a hit, so... Well, that was fun and all. So yeah, the trick is just not to get hit. But it's like, first the guy's down, and then he's up, and then he's kind of there, and then he's there and there and there and there. But you can't lose any momentum, because then you'll slow down and the blocks are going to crush you. But when you're running at full speed, it's like you're going to take one of those guys to the face sooner or later. Oh, that's right. Thank you, Super Tom Brother. Need to go back for Star Coin 3? Yes, we are trying our best here. This is the last puzzle that needs to be solved of this level. And then we're good. 9-2. Heck, there were some levels that gave us quite a bit more trouble. I mean, we haven't beaten it 100% yet, so it's a little early to be celebrating, but this does not look too bad. I'm excited for 9-6 now. Seems to be the next one everyone's kind of hyping. Not much for music in this level, considering it's just like the, beautiful. And that's 9-2! Indeed. Hello, Mine Seaman64 and Super Shark. Thanks and for watching and welcome to the stream. Yes, Scott Linux, we did it. Wouldn't be excited for 9-6 at all because it's the worst level in the game, hands down. I am so excited for that. Bring it on. I've played the worst. Did you see the Super Pitfall? That was pretty jank, but honestly, I came around and started really enjoying it by the end. The final winning run was like, mwah, chef's kiss. Alright, Star Coin Deep Dive. It's just admitting now that the only reason we're playing these is for those Star Coins. Oh boy, one of these. So yeah, World, what's it called? 3 was supposed to be the water world, but we played it 4th, so playthrough ruined. Okay, we got scary pipes moving around. We're already taking hits. I am moving like 2 frames per second here underwater. I'm not sure. He just ate my mushroom. Like, am I forgetting how to swim or something like that? Because I don't feel like I'm getting the speed the game thinks I should have here. Does the penguin suit help you swim underwater? Does it give you kind of a boost? Otherwise, I should just get like a fire flower. And I can burn everything. No, just because it's hard doesn't mean it's bad. Absolutely. Sometimes a game being kind of jank can make it more difficult. But, you know, that's another story. But just because something's tough, no, of course it doesn't mean it's bad. So, what do I do? Like, can I get this guy to eat these guys? Okay, maybe that's what we're supposed to do here. And I can come back and get some of this. I don't know if I touched that guy, but the game would say I did. Please give me the mushroom. No. Oh, the mushroom's still there. I thought he ate it. Is this going to be like another mushroom? No. Wonderful. Think of this game, purple fish always chase you in the 9-3 underwater level. Yeah, we had another level with this guy in it earlier too. Exactly, some games are janks and that's why it's hard. Super Pitfall was definitely like a mix of both. It was pretty tough, but the controls and just the jank of it all, brokenness of it all, the micronics of it all didn't help. Okay, I'm getting jammed on things I did not intend to get jammed on. Can we go back behind the start? It's not looking like it. Once we get caught, like in the dead end there, what do we do? Okay. If I could get a power-up. Not that one. Okay. We're in good shape now. 70 seconds. He does, like, way more sharp of a turn than I was expecting. I thought I would be safe. Sneak under him, but he did not fall for that one. New Super Luigi U, Peach Parallel. Yeah, we got them all, right? I'm pretty sure we got them all. Okay, here we go. I would love to get the power-up, like, as Big Luigi. Although maybe it's one of those nasty blocks that doesn't have a power-up in it if you're big. Like, look at that. Big fish man there didn't make a big enough opening for us. Jump!
Bye-bye.
But, like, you can, you know, double check. I'm sure we got them all. There they are. We're good to go. Remember you and your dad would play New Super Mario Bros. Games. It would always be, look to play the ROM hacks. ROM hacks are awesome. And like I said, we're definitely going to be playing some more in the near future. Okay, come on, fish man. Eat your brother in. How am I supposed to get that? Okay, wonderful. Gotta learn to control your pet fish here to get that. I don't like having to rely on enemies to defeat other enemies. But we're getting it. We're getting it. Alright. I don't like you. And you don't like me, but we're gonna have to work together here in the freaking blooper. Like, I wonder if they go off screen or if they will, like, hang around and come back. Because if they came back, that would be amazing. The blooper is also more of, like, a pain than even... Oh, the star coin just despawns. Can we go back here? We're finally going to find it if we can go back here. We cannot. Alright, we're getting serious now.
Bye-bye.
You recommend Super Luigi Land? Is this the new Super Mario U and Luigi Combo Pack? This is new Super Luigi U by itself. In the old green packaging. Okay, so once and for all here, let the blooper go away. I don't like that guy. Get the fish to eat into all these guys. And then I can kind of... Like, the moving pipes also stink a lot. Okay, okay, this is what we need. This is what we need. Oh, we ate all the power-up blocks! I'm really tempted to you know, just keep playing. I'm not worried too much about, like, the other coins. I say as I do something like that. And I was gonna say, like, you know, we can just... Come on! Come on! Everything in the new Super Mario Brothers universe falls so slow. It's like... Okay. Oh, of course you have to chase it. Alright, sure, why not? I'm all for whatever is happening right now, as long as it gets me to the end as fast as possible. Why is there an up arrow? Like, up there? Okay, maybe we did it. Maybe we did it. Just no shenanigans. No shenanigans. Ugh. It's done.
You made it.
Alright, 3 down. Got kind of a lucky run there, but I'll take it. The green Luigi U by itself is probably going to be expensive later on. Yeah, like, are there sales numbers for that? I wonder just how it did. Hammer Swing Hangout is number 4. Once again, we got Mario trying to steal our thunder here after we did all the work throughout the rest of the game. Now, I don't trust this wall. Okay. Nothing, apparently. So, World 4 was Ice World. And we have, like, kind of a tower here. And, like, an upwards auto-scrolling level, which is kind of interesting. So far, I'm not seeing anything, like, too horrible about this level. I tried to wall jump off that. Maybe you can't, but it wasn't working when I tried. Just gotta get used to, you know, into the rhythm here. Wonder how much sealed 3D All-Stars will be in 10 years. 3D All-Stars is like the craziest thing. It shouldn't be worth anything, considering now you can play like all those games in other ways on modern consoles anyway. And it's sold millions. It's not like it was available for a couple of days. Like, they still sold millions of copies in the couple of, you know, in the few months it was out. So, I think it's that game is so silly. How come the time ran out on that thing? Well, I guess we're not getting whatever the green coins gave us now. But yeah, now with there being a way to play Mario 64, Mario Sunshine... Mario Sunshine is on Switch Online by now, right? Or like, you know, Switch 2 Online. And of course the Galaxy Bundle. So that down was me attempting to duck, which I guess there was no reason to duck considering I was small, when I hit the ground. And, you know, duck under the snowball he was about to throw, but then it just made me ground pound, and it actually made me 10 times more vulnerable than I intended to be. But this level seems really easy. It's like you just don't suck for 30 seconds, and then I guess you're at the top of the tower. So let's do that. Let's not play terribly. That's a big ask. What's with the walrus replacing Spike? See what I'm talking about? They just keep getting rid of our old beloved enemies and replacing them with new funky ones. Hello, Only Good Games official. Just want to say, what's up? Miss watching your streams. Going to catch up on recent videos. Thank you, Only Good Games. Really appreciate that. It is so much fun to be back and appreciate that everyone's been enjoying the content. Okay, let's not make the same mistake thrice. You know, one time I can blame it on the game, but the second, third, and 20th time, it's very clearly Miyamoto's fault. So can we actually get, like, whatever the bonus from these green things is for once? So I guess it's like each of the individual coins sets. Like, it disappeared? It didn't seem like it was flashing or anything. On the brink of evaporation. But the game would have you believe otherwise. And, you know, speaking of Spike, I guess that's the one thing that makes these guys different, is you can jump on top of the snowballs. You know, no problemo. Where Spike, obviously, is a little more harmful to your foot. Is that it, though? That was surprisingly bland for, like, the Star World. But, I mean, I guess we're not done yet. I should shut my trap until we're actually at the end. Alright, now I can talk about how bland it was. Spikes in Wonder, Carbon Spire. Can you jump on the seals throwing those snowballs at you? I probably could have, yes. It's not on Switch 2 online yet, unfortunately. So maybe that will affect the price of it then. And like, we know what's coming though. Under construction. Like, they just literally didn't finish this level. And that was like their memory to get back to it. Okay. So, I mean, I see what's going on here. Oh, this is kind of weird. You gotta play the waiting game a little bit. I like the sound effect that it makes as like the blocks are appearing and disappearing. And again, it's the floatiness that makes this 10 times worse than it needs to be. As I thought that I had plenty of time to jump off that last block, but apparently not. And like the fact that they give you the mushroom here means there's really no reason to worry if that star coin gets surrounded by blocks. But okay, let's do this. Alright. I do like this though. Boom, boom. Like, now I'm going too fast. Obviously. Alright, Secret Vine bonus room. Let's see where this takes us. It's a... Hey, it's Mario World. Speaking of Mario World. There he is, everybody. And it's like the, you know, the advanced version. The Mario Advanced Super Mario All-Stars Plus World version of the Luigi sprite. And not just the palette swap one that we all know from the OG Mario World. Look at that slide to slow down. Alright! Good job, thank you. That's Luigi. Too floaty, then it's the perfect block for you. I can't. It looks like the evil one. Alright, everyone. Firebar Sprint. So this is what everyone is telling me is going to be the worst level. You so want those colored hard blocks in Mario Maker. Mario Maker could have used a lot more customization, I agree. If you could like change the colors of certain things, like of course you can change like the level theming all around, or the room theming. But the ability to mess with color palettes a little bit more, that's why Lunar Magic is so cool. And I am just, I'm getting in the mood for some more Mario World ROM hacking. Might as well use some items, if for sure. Sounds like probably a level that a star would be good. Where is Red Luigi? He's showing up later, maybe. We'll see. Have to check in on what he's up to. Okay. Firebar Sprint, here we go. With 82 lives. It's a good old mountain level. I like the big old block here. So I'm guessing that would be a power-up like if we didn't already have one. I should probably make sure we're not missing anything at the beginning. What's the music? The interesting, like, Bowser level music for here. Alright, fire bars in my Mario game. Okay, so we got some fire bars going all over the place. We got some blocks. I tried to jump, but, like, it was like, no, we can't do that. So, for the record, it wasn't the fire bar that killed me. It was just my own incompetence. If you have it written in the record, please. But I like this. I like this. This was a lot of fun. Yeah, I'm having a great time so far. I don't think it's going too bad. That probably is already like halfway, right? Alright, well. That time was the fire bar mixed with my own incompetence. But we had a good first run. It'll probably take us 20 minutes to, once again, have a run so beautiful. Here we go. Yeah, and then I always fall into that same freaking hole. Okay, here we go. We don't need no power-ups. Okay, okay. Giant fire bars. Fair. Firebar in the face. Use the volcanic music to emphasize how deadly and darn dangerous the giant firebars are. That's true. Yeah, this feels much more like it should have been the World 8 special level. Compared to... What the heck is with that one? I did not have the timing right there at all. Why was my timing so bad?
Oh.
We're over halfway through World 9 though. Progress has been good. So I'm not going to complain too much. It's like, where's the safe spot here? Like, here. Okay. And now we have the right rhythm. All about that rhythm. We saw the same thing in Super Pitfall the other day. Ugh. Okay. Just need to kind of angle the jump a little better. Not too bad.
Bye-bye.
What if it has a World 10? I'm up for World 10. Give me World 10, 11, 12. I'm not rushing the game to be over, that's for sure. I'm having a good time with Super Luigi U. Oh, shoot! No, dang it. Oh, alright. So it's not just like a run forward then. I need to make sure I stop and time that a little more appropriately, which I think we can do. Secret Island is World 10. The stats house. Does anything ever happen like if you max out all those stats, or is it just for fun? Like the fact that they make it a whole extra island for that when they could have just added it to the pause menu or something. Like you want to slow down a little bit sometimes, but then you fall into all the crevices. Like, again, another topic of discussion in the Discord server today was about how in New Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe, it's really annoying because if you press the jump button twice, you spin in the air, which isn't the case in this game. You have to press like R or such. And from the bit that I've tried of the Deluxe version, that's really annoying. So yeah, the fact that it's something you can turn off is cool. But in order to turn it off, it's not like it's just a menu options option. Like you have to press like this weird combination on the title screen, like you're entering the freaking Konami code, just to do something that should have been a default option anyway. Okay, that's going to be interesting to time. That's fascinating. Definitely need Nabbit and another harder character in multiplayer mode to survive 9 6 5 bar sprint, or you can just press the ZL button to enter 9 6 as Nabbit in single player mode. Oh, weird. Like that works right now. Like if I hold ZL, you said, would I just be invincible in this level? I don't want that, but that's not a functionality I was aware of, so it's kind of cool. All right, so like I always fall into this gap. Ugh. The first time we ever played this level, I did not have this issue, and I'm just overthinking it now, I guess. So this is why you'd want a star, right? Like the star would really break this level, obviously, but we're not going to do it. We're not going to use the star. We're going to get our gameplay brain on here, and let's see how we do. Now, I could just tank the hit coming up. Maybe not. If I had kept that just a little longer, we could have tanked the hit. Because I'm tempted to. Because maybe that's like the one difficult part. Then it's like, well, don't have to worry about that anymore. Otherwise, it's really hard to kind of time that. But we'll get it. I always press down too early to duck, and I end up doing a ground pound. No way, Diego. No way. Nothing happens on the Secret Island except if you play on the Switch, there will be a Nintendo Switch in the room. Oh, wow. Ooh, what an Easter egg. Nintendo placing the console that you're playing on in the room. There should have been like an NES in there or something. Now that would have been cool. Here we go. Always try to slow down a little bit there and then end up going way too slow. So where's the tough part? Where's the tricky part? It's like over here. Here. Where can I stand safely if Luigi will stop moving. Okay, so boom, 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 boom. No. It's really fast. Like, you need to have a run, like, built up already. At the perfect time to get through that. That is tricky, without a hit to take. And there goes that hit that I was talking about. I like this, though. I like this. It didn't seem like it was going to be too bad. And I don't think it's still too bad. It's just a matter of putting all the pieces together here. Which I think we're going to do right now. I could see I'd probably be happier if I was playing this level as Mario. Which means I probably should try that block. But we're so close, and I really don't want to lose my title screen stars. Because Miyamoto didn't approve of what I was doing or something. Okay, so here comes this. That did not work. No Nabbit, no cheating for Andrew. Yeah, Nabbit, get out of here. The code is only for the Switch game. Oh, okay. You can just press both Z, L, and A to enter as Nabbit. That's funny. It's funny that they felt like they didn't make it easy enough. They had that and, you know, more features in like the newer version. All right, here we go. I'm just gonna run. I'm just running at it. Yes. Oh. Oh. Ho 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 ho. That's sneaky and interestingly, like, a bit of surprising to see that in this game. I don't think we've ever. I mean, maybe there was like a secret or two before where like you had to be big at the end, but very mean, very mean. But I like that. I like that. Which means we either can't get hit. I could also bring in a power up that gives us multiple hits. But let's see if we can do it within like what we're given to here. And now I can just start and select if I ever take a hit. Or maybe we'll get really lucky and we'll like one-shot this now. Actually, I don't even have to get the other coins anymore, do I? Oh, that was going so well. The game just said that wasn't enough, Wayoshi. It did indeed. But I don't think, like, once we got into the rhythm, it was good. Like, you just have to time that last fire bar right. Should we, like, is it worth quitting every time? If there was, like, a retry option, that'd be nice. Or just taking the death. I don't know which one's faster. You gotta be big, yeah. As you can see, Richard's comment saying you needed a power-up for the final corner. I'm actually really happy I didn't see that. Again, no spoilers, please. Which, yeah. Oh, I wonder if there's... I didn't really check around enough to see if there was a secret mushroom anywhere. Which would kind of ruin it, but... Oh, it kicks you out of the level every time we die anyway? Has it always done that? I've never really thought about it. Maybe because I always look over at the chat after I die. But okay, so I guess quitting makes sense if it's gonna boot us back to the map anyway. I might have made a complaint back in like part 1 about why does it have to do it every time we die. Well, what was I supposed to do about that? Ugh. You somehow have to... like, luck. It feels like luck, just getting that right timing. And if you don't have it, then, like, you're done. Go Ouija! Oh, that's not gonna fly. Boo, that fire bar. You got your tail burned. Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. If we cheated... I mean, it's not, you know, cheating used very loosely. You know, we could use a power-up that gives us more than just one hit. Still, it all comes down to our timing being right for that last section, because otherwise, you know, it's long enough that we'll probably take multiple hits if we don't have the timing down. So we're just going to keep playing this until we get it down. So Wayoshi, what is your opinion of the Mario blocks at the beginning of the stage? I would love to know. Okay, this is feeling really good. Ugh. And I didn't want to do too big of a jump because, you know, I might have got my head burned, but that felt really good timing-wise if I just not messed it up. You don't remember what those do, says Wayoshi. Interesting. I've been afraid, I'm freaked out hitting any strange blocks like that at the beginning of the level after the whole Sparkly Star incident in New Super Mario Bros. Wii. So I just don't even want to get near it. If you but why? Why all of a sudden? Or like maybe those showed up everywhere after you beat the game. Is that it? It's not just in the special world? That would make some sense then. That's how I play my video games, Mind Seaman. I load up my pockets with all the items. Like, you should see me in RPGs. The whole game, it's like, you don't have any more room to pick up anything. And then I get to the end, and it's just, like, all still in there. That's how I do it. I don't think we've ever seen Easy Guide in this game, have we? Did this game have Easy Guide? Because I thought someone was saying something about they only added it in for, like, the deluxe version. Whoa. Okay. Again, I wanted the duck. I'm used to being able to, like, hold down in the air to prepare my duck for when I land, not remembering that this game has ground pounding, so you can't do that. Okie dokie. Nope. The Mario blocks appear on any level as long as you die. But those blocks already existed the second that we beat the game and started the special world. Nope. So, ultimately, it wasn't the level that was, like, the worst, but getting there without the extra hit is the tricky part. I am glad, though, that, you know, you talk about the items that we've used rotting. At least the lives we've accumulated are getting a little bit of use. I just don't have the timing at all. Why could there not be a quick retry button? Again, if we used... I wonder how much a star breaks it. I'm getting a little curious, considering we have beat the level legitimately. Because I just don't have the timing at all anymore. What happened to my timing? Do you want to see how badly a star breaks it? Just for fun? Like you said, they're just gonna rot anyway, right? I would be shocked if a star was enough to get you, like, all the way through the level. But with the increased speed... Like, if you don't have the right rhythm, it just doesn't work. The level just does not work. You won't get too far with the stars, says Diego. Well, we tried, for a laugh. I wasn't expecting it, like I said, to last the whole level anyway. If it was the Mario World star, we would have been good. But not with the Mario Modern star. Here we go. I'm feeling good about this one. Okay. There it is. I am breaking every last one of these blocks. Actually, I just remembered we have a time limit too. Make sure we're not missing any other secrets. There he is, everyone! There he is. Anything for doing this? It's done. It's all about just getting that lucky timing down. And once you do, it's not too bad. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Diego, Fennec, Green Lightning, David Ray. Appreciate it. That is Star Road Dash 6. It, you know, our lives, like I said, are being eaten away a little bit, but that's why we got them all. Cloudy Capers. Never doubted me, Diego. Thank you. Propeller over the top. You wonder if there's any other sneaky tricks you can do. Okay, well, we get Lakitu. It's like giving us a fire flower. Do we have to fly around to find anything? Are they hiding like a star coin up in the top corner behind the clouds? No. Don't accidentally hit the block. But see how the block is always there? Like, it's not like we've ever played this level before, so I'm not sure what's up with that. So I'm guessing I was probably supposed to use him over there. Is it still possible to beat the level after wasting like 40 seconds? And it's like, here's an enemy interaction that seems foreign to me. Being able to defeat Pokies. Or not Pokies. My god, what are they called? I know what they're called. I know what they're called. It's just, I'm having the biggest brain fart right now. Not spine. Pokies. Wait, Fuzzies. Fuzzies? Is that right? Touch Fuzzy, get dizzy. Are they fuzzy? Oh my god, this game is making me lose brain cells. But, okay, I guess this is just the level where we get in Lakitu a few times and do some burning. And then we get to the end, maybe? Question mark? Do I need to transfer from, like, one Lakitu to another here? That'd be really funny. I was expecting the level to be done. I was like, alright, I'm just gonna tank some hits. The flagpole's gotta be coming up. Alright, I see what it's getting at. Not too bad. Fuzzy! There they go. I did get them. You need to beat the game without making a helper block appear, or else you won't get sparkly stars on the file select screen. Like, we've had those levels, like the one we just played, where we've died quite a few times. I don't think we've ever seen a helper block in this game. Which is great, because I have no interest in seeing them. Where did he go? Why did he despawn? Alright, let's take this seriously. Because it seems so easy that I kind of just checked out, but... Wow, did it really put it somewhere where, like, I can't get into it? No, we got it. So anytime we have a chance to transfer from one to the other, I suppose we should. Just to restart the timer. Again, if this was Mario World, in that game, if you defeat Lakitu with a fireball, his cloud will then last forever. So this is not Mario World. You know, all the other places they took inspiration, but not from that. Okay, now, is there any place to make the transfer, or like we just gotta kind of do it freehand here? There we go. And is that gonna be enough to get to the end? We gotta do a whole kind of waving through Cloud Town here. And that's that. Not too bad compared to the last level. Yeah, there is really no ground until the end.
Made it.
Got fuzzied. Fuzzied. GG, thank you, Mind Seaman 64. Alright. Oh, wait. Oh, okay, I was gonna say, how come this one didn't go to the mushroom house, but it went to the upper one? We haven't gone to any of those. Should I go to one of them? I guess we lost 2 items, right? Are they just like the usual mushroom houses? It doesn't seem to be anything all that oh, penguin and propeller. I'm gonna look for the penguin because, like, that's something... I don't think you can get that in your inventory very often. Alright, I should have, you know, said the chat. You guys look at the propeller. I'll look at the penguin. I'm gonna guess... Is it... Let me guess, beside? It's always beside. Also in Mario World, if you jump on Lactu, his cloud will be deleted, disappear. Yes. Yeah, so you either have to defeat him with like a shell or a throw block or a fireball, which is really annoying. But then again, if you kill him with the fireball and you get that permanent cloud, it's not too bad. Oh, Boomer Bear! Hearing a word about World 9 and Mario 3 reminds you so much of a rumor a friend told you about a game, which turned out to be just that, a rumor. Oh man, back in the day, the rumors we would tell and hear. Good times. But good job, thank you. Okay, level 8, Impossible Pendulums. Giving me click clock talk vibes, like we were talking about earlier. There's the good old Mario block. Even just touching it, oh, I feel so dirty. Okay, well, that's the pendulum we just experienced in our face. Very fun. I see a car coin. Okay, it wasn't too bad. Rare appearance of that guy from Mario World. Got some red coins. Okay, first, in the corner of my eye, I was thinking, oh, I can touch the part. Like, that's not the spike ball. And then as I jumped at it, I realized my mistake. Let's do it again. The warp zone in Mario 3 is World 9. Yes, according to the bottom of the screen, when you're on the sub-map, or the overworld map for the warp zone, it does indeed say World 9 down there. Just kind of hide out here. It looks like we can. So, it was mentioned somewhere that originally, you know, the time was going to be even tighter in this game, but the seconds last longer, apparently, in Super Luigi U compared to, like, New Super Mario Bros. U. And that's why sometimes it seems like we still beat the level with so much time left or something. Okay, there's obviously a reason to go into the bottom right corner down there. Yes. Like, right? Like, there must be a reason to stand on that lone platform. Because otherwise, I haven't felt too rushed in many of the levels. It's normally when I, you know, explore and mess around that we time out. But the levels themselves seem to give you lots of extra time. There is no way gravity is so kind to these pendulums to make them move like that. Bowser has invented the, what's it called? Not the infinite moving machine. That's like, what's it called? The perpetual motion machine. That's it. And he has hidden it in the Star World here. Okay. Let's get back to work here. This is kind of just like a weird part where it's just like you're gotta make sure you do a really low jump there. Otherwise, this isn't too bad. I don't think we've missed anything earlier on. I think we have star coin number 1 and 2. I always hit my face on that. I would love to see what power-up you get from this. An ice flower. Didn't work. Okay, well, that's great and all. Anything in this wall? No. Oh! Okay, I knew there'd be something down there, yes. Oh, no. Alright. Wait, you're kidding. It's just for a freaking Luigi graphic? Oh boy, okay, well. There goes my idea of where the next star coin was going to be hidden. And there it is right there. Well, we got to see... I wonder how many of those out of, like, how many we've seen. So that's where it is. Come around here. Yes. Oh. Now, why would I, like, take the upper route then? Why wouldn't I go below? Like, just for the flagpole? Really? I'm gonna risk my life just to get a 1-up? Not happening. She's a narcissist, I guess. You know, one of the most difficult kind of tricks we've had to do tonight, and it's just for freaking Luigi graphic. There you go, everyone. Probably one last level? Yes. Yes, it is. And if this is not the most difficult level, I will be so upset. It's like, you gotta save the best for last. I hope this takes us 3 hours. Flying Squirrel Ovation. Yeah, we haven't used the flying squirrel suit all that much. there haven't really been like that many levels which give it to us. So I'm guessing maybe that's what I'm supposed to do here. Okay, we got... Bravo. Took me a whole 3 seconds to screw it up.
Bye-bye.
So I'm probably supposed to float with them, I guess. Maybe. And it looks like we're getting, guess what? Another Luigi graphic in the background. It's Year of Luigi, and you're not going to forget it. Okay, so like... Shoot, how do you float? Okay, like that. So yeah, this is the level where we float a whole bunch. And maybe get some stuff along the way. Like, I'm assuming I'm not supposed to land. Like, can I? Okay, you can kind of... Okay. Again, it's been so long since we've even been given this suit that... In my mind, I was kind of forgetting how it worked. But no, this is working. Do I want to get some extra height by, like, bouncing off of dudes? Hey, ugh. Give me the money. Thank you. That's what we want. As long as, like, the next star coin doesn't appear at the bottom of the screen for exactly 3... Hey, no. Hey! And that is every star coin in the game, I think. So are these, like, all the different Luigi graphics going by? Now that I don't have to worry. I have a second to kind of enjoy the view back there. And it's just, like, a few extra coins for no real reason? I'm guessing we probably shouldn't waste too much time, but... Alright, that was the last level! I guess. Hopefully we can get to the flagpole in 19 seconds here. Thank you! Oh, we have to like put our face into the background? Look at that! Is there a screenshot button on the thing? I guess you can all just... There you go, look at that. Someone clip that. Thank you, and... we beat the game. Don't waste time, says David Ray. Des, you need a squirrel suit to complete this level. You're a winner, says Fennec. Also reminds you of the Eternal Starboard in Mario Party 1. Yes, this for sure. I always said that the map in the new SMB games reminds me of Mario Party. You've collected all the star coins. Congratulations. That's it. Is that it? So let's save. And let's see what our progress screen looks like. You know, it talked earlier about telling us when we got stars on the title screen, and yet I haven't seen it mention that in a little bit. Only 4 stars. Why? Why? What are we forgetting? We didn't catch Nabbit in World 9. Is that what happened? What are we not remembering that we have to do? Do I need to get my 99 lives back? If you had run out of time, 10 feet from the goal, and you would have laughed yourself silly. It's happened. That's it. And no Nabbit. There's got to be 5 stars, right? There's always 5 stars. Maybe I didn't go to every mushroom house? Do we have to go to all these guys? And like once you beat the game 100%, don't all the mushroom houses come back permanently? I don't get it. I guess I'll look for the propeller head this time. But if that's really it, I guess, you know, let me know. But there's no way. There's always 5 stars. So this time, this one's the propeller. Is this one the guy? Nope. Maybe you need to catch Nabbit in World 7. Did I not catch him in every world? Nabbit is unable to beat the final level because of the requirement of the squirrel power-up. Interesting. I think the mushroom houses count as levels. Alrighty. Hope you enjoy seeing that minigame 2 more times. Like, I'm trying to think. We caught Nabbit 8 times, it said. But I think we caught him twice in World 1, so that would mean that I forgot to catch him in one world. We never caught him in World 8 tonight, did we? But I don't think he ever showed up in World 8. Hello, Azul. Welcome. Hope you're having a great night. Need Nabbit in first 7 worlds, not 8. So that would explain the 8, or rather, yeah, the 8, because we did it in all 7 worlds. And then I recaught him one time in, like, World 1. Wonderful. All the items we never used. Get out of here. And now we get to do it again. Mario contributing to waste worldwide. You may have missed a secret exit somewhere. But we've gotten messages about finding all the star coins. But I guess there could still be a secret exit that just leads to another level. Or like, you know, a level that we've already played. That's a fascinating thought, Wayoshi. I really like it. Thank you. I guess we're about to go have a look. No secret exits in World 9, right? Let's go look at the map. Wow. I'm not even trying. Like, I always get the yellow toad. And then I just guessed the other two. Like, both times it's been the same thing. You'll send me 5 stars instead? Thank you, Diego. Mario Wii. Believe you have to beat every Toad House as well. So let's see what if this counts towards anything. No, not that. Alright. Is anything going to happen? No. Okay, well, I like this idea of us not being done. Let's head back to World 1 and see what our map looks like. Because most levels, or most worlds had 1 secret exit. I think it was World 6. Had 2. Really strangely. The, not cavern, the cliff world. Had 1 at that blue dot in the center right now. That just made that little bit of a curved, like, piece of track there. And then this tower had 1 which led to this level that's in the center now, and then there. So this was a really rare case of a world that had 2 secret exits. This was a secret exit, this kind of rainbow. Like, do you see anywhere else a secret exit could be here? I never did. No, like, all these houses must have come back after I beat the game. So there's no way I have to go do all them again. You tried Nabbit in World 8. Is there Nabbit in World 8? He never showed up. We can try that, though. What else? Check Peach's Castle. Peach's Castle? Doesn't have a secret exit, does it? Or you mean it's like the map? We did find 1 secret exit here. I think there's 1 in the water world. I think Soda Jungle might have 1 skipping the entire ghost house. We might have got that. That's right. I think we did get some extra ones in what's it called? In the jungle, but we will definitely go check. Unless there's one that like goes up the left side, like there's the one up the right side, but that looks pretty complete otherwise. Soda Jungle. And the water world we can definitely check too. Not the movie, but the overworld map. Maybe you need another secret exit because there were 94 exits, but you only found 93. Did it say that somewhere that we're at 93? Oh, on the level select screen maybe, or on the file select screen maybe. Like is there one that you think would go to the right over there? Skip the boat? The jungle. Like, see, we've got both of these here. Let's go into the actual jungle. I think we did. You know, there's a couple levels here that have like a fake out exit. I think we did both of those. Yeah, see, we did both of these. Soda Jungle 2 has one. Whoops. Soda Jungle 2. Is that this? Huh. Alright, let's have a look. Alright, no hints, please. Hey, it's like, oh, we kind of saw blocks like that in the special world. Let's do this thing. One last exit to find. How did we miss it last time? I'm guessing we just got all the coins and didn't think too much about it. So far, I'm not seeing anything too secrety. I see a block down there, which is kind of suspicious. Well, it was... Oh! What about this? Uh-huh. I don't think we've ever done this before. And we should have seen that there was a pipe under there. Unless this is a secret we've already done. This is looking pretty secret exity to me, and just like that, 100%. It's funny how easy it is, like, once you know what level it's in. And we've talked before about how, you know, Mario World, the OG secret exit Mario game, indicates on the map, like, which levels have secret exits, except for ghost houses and such. So it's funny that they took that away in the new SMB series. You cleared story mode. Amazing. 5th star has been added to your file. You can now enter the toad houses all you like. Thank you, everyone. GGGGG. Thank you, Hedgehog Fanatic 2006. Welcome. Thanks for stopping by. I guess the Mario physics blocks are post-game. Yes, so let's see. So we're going to save for sure. And let's check our menu screen now. There they are. They're not really sparkling. They're shining. All 94 exits. Perfect. Now let's go see what happens if we hit those Mario blocks. Now you can do the challenge mode. Yeah, I was wondering if this game had anything like that. Let's go to the first level. Why not? Seems like as good a place as any. So yeah, like, is a Mario block added to the beginning of every stage then in the post game? Levels of this game almost look like levels you can make in Super Mario Bros. X. Yeah, for sure, right? Like, this game is definitely just an official Nintendo ROM hack of the original NSMBU. Here we go! Hitting this block will change the character physics to match those of New Super Mario Bros. U. However, Nabbit's physics won't change. The effect will last until you exit the course. Okay, so let's see if we can see a difference. Yeah, he's not as floaty. So you can then go back and play, like, the whole game with the other physics then. And now I'm so used to the Luigi physics, it's actually really freaking me out. Strange, strange, strange. But there you go. And it's funny, like, it could have just turned you into Mario. But they really wanted to make sure that there was no Mario in this game whatsoever. So now it's just Luigi has been downgraded to Mario, or upgraded, depending on how you look at it. But I'm happy we played the game as we did. I enjoyed it quite a bit. And another Mario game I'd never beaten before to mark off ye old list. Great job doing it all. Thank you. Mario is missing. That's right. Maybe this is, you know, timeline wise, it happens right before Mario is missing. They all just thought he didn't show up, but he'd actually been kidnapped. That was the real, you know, Bowser's real plan, to get to Mario while everyone thought it was a, you know, another Peach saving thing, perhaps. I don't think any of the save stars are sparkling in NSMB, Wii U, and Luigi U. Regardless, we got all 5 of them. Doesn't matter too much if they sparkle or not. But the challenge mode, what's in the challenge mode? You want to go have a look at that? Might as well save one more time for good measure. Whoops. I don't think we need to worry about any Miiverse saying, just go down. Why is it? So just using the stick, kind of janking things up. I guess that's true. You know, I've never really used the stick for this controller. Hopefully it works right. Is there a challenge mode? So I've been, of course, using the D-pad this whole time. No, there's no challenge, or... Yeah, there's no challenge mode.
Oh, yeah.
Like there is in the original New Super Mario Bros. U. Unless I'm missing it. Do you see it? We have delete, copy, file 1, which is terrible, file 2, spot pass, and title screen. There's no challenge mode. Try turning on a dime. Yeah, that's true. I should have. Luigi game, you mean? You want to try a remake of these levels in SMBX? Yeah, Super Mario Bros. X is cool. And of course, good old Mario World ROM hacks. This does not have a challenge mode in Luigi U. Darn it. Play the game with a Wii controller. No, we're doing the Wii U Pro controller. There is no challenge mode. Well, that is very disappointing. But I guess that's where we're done then. In just over 2 hours. Appreciate you all joining for New Super Mario Bros. U. I was hoping that World 9 would be a little tougher. But I think, you know, the fire bar level was pretty cool. Want to go see what the fire bar level looks like with Mario physics? See if it's any different? Let's do that. Why not? Secret Island. Does the Secret Island change at all? once you get the big 5. Now, they really made this, like, the bare bones experience then, even getting rid of that. But I think it was sold at, like, half the price of New Super Mario Bros. U, so... Alright, we're over 10,000 coins now. 265 is the max number of star coins. How specific to, like, keep track of how many Goombas you've stomped. And the majority of those were probably in that level on top of the lava, where, like, the platform would stop. If we weren't forced to kill them... I wonder if, you know, burning a Goomba with fire also counts towards the stomping count. But yeah, it's like, you know, not much you can do when Nintendo's forcing you to do it. I never went out of my way to take out Goombas when I did not have to. 3 cheers for Luigi, yeah! Okay. Here we go. Well, we still got... That's why we got one more hit still. Well, now we got no hits. That lasted really long. One more try. And I have to hit the block every time. Oh, and look at that! So it's not gonna bug us about it every time. Oh, and because I quit, we got our extra hit back, which is kind of unfair. Yeah, if you just don't have the timing right on, you're done. You're finished. So let's try this. For real now. Or not, I guess. Because, yeah, I always forget that it bumps you back out to the map. Which is a really big pain. It's like so much unneeded loading. Funny how, you know, you don't play it for like a couple minutes and it's all gone. Oh, I like the timing on that though. Timing probably would have been good. Challenge mode is also in the OG Mario and it has bonus challenges not in Deluxe. Really? They even took out stuff for Deluxe? That's ridiculous. Alright, this is it. I don't think that even touched me. Oh, it's right. I need to get used to not being so floaty. That's why my jumps have been kind of weird. Look at that! Not too shabby. No 3rd star coin. Oh man, it does feel so weird not having not having Luigi's jump. But thank you, everyone. That's been New Super Luigi U. I'm so glad that so many people enjoyed it. For the next kind of series we're doing, it's going to be a Super Mario 64 ROM hack, I think. I can't guarantee 100% completion. I'm okay at Mario 64. I'm not the pro that some people are, but we're going to have fun with it, I think. It's tricky because the member stream that happened a couple of weeks ago, which are so cool because people can just recommend pretty much anything they want me to check out, barring, you know, I have it, or not PC games preferably, well, you know, things that are on console, or can be played on console, are preferred. And a Super Mario 64 ROM hack was suggested. And I'm like, this is just going to be some scary, creepy pasta thing, isn't it? And it actually ended up being really cool. So what I'll do is we will, like, watch what I did already of it, because I didn't hardly do anything. And then we'll jump into playing right where I left off. So you get the full, complete experience of how I reacted to everything the first time. That's going to happen sometime in the future. Too bad Bowsette isn't in any official game. That's a Super Tom brother. Unfortunately not. GGG Christian, thank you. You Deluxe had to be missing something. You're very glad you were here. We were so glad to have you. Mind Sea Man was awesome. Thank you everyone so much for joining. And Boomer Bear, that sounds fun. Yes, I'm looking forward to it. Hope all of you are as well. As always, the best place to learn about what's going on the channel is the Discord server, so please give it a look if you haven't already. When's the next stream? Keep your eyes on Friday, I want to say. Again, Discord is the best, but I'm thinking Friday We might be doing a little bit of Donkey Kong Country, maybe. We'll see. Stay tuned. But thanks, everyone. Take care. And I hope you have an excellent evening.